Hi, friends. It's just about, in fact, it just turned 2 o'clock just this second. And I want to welcome you to today's live stream. I am Jaylyn with Crafty Girl Creations. Are you ready for something new? A new catalog, maybe? Well, you can't see that yet. Um, that will come on May the 5th, live as far as where you can view it online, and I'll give you the digital link at that point. But if you are interested in um, getting a catalog in your hot hands now, I just need for you to drop a comment in the chat, letting me know where you're tuning in from, whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on YouTube, as I do stream to both at the same time, which is fabulous, and that's cool. But I wanted to get those catalogs in your hands. So that's the first new thing. And there's going to be many more new things to come. If you are new to the channel and don't know me very well, again, my name is Jaylyn Weinel, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I specialize in simple cards. I will teach Avid cards as well, which is the other end of the spectrum, and the in between as we go. But a little about me personally, I have a neurological condition called functional neurological disorder, and as you could tell, part of it impacts my speech every now and then, and today is that case. So I do want to thank everyone personally for their patience. And I can never leave you, or try never to leave you guys. When I tell you I'm going to be somewhere, I'm there. So today is Simple Card Saturday. I also go live with you on Tuesdays, currently, at 2 o'clock as well. Tuesday at 2, Simple Card Saturday at 2. Try to keep it the time the same so that way it makes it easier for me to remember, which is another part of my FND, and also to help you remember. So, with that said, because we'll talk about that as another time, or if you have questions, you could always ask me. I'm an open book. So I'm going to switch to my other camera because I have a couple things that I want to show you. And it is new, brand new Saturday. Not only is it a brand new Saturday, but I'm showing everything you see today is going to be upcoming in the brand new catalog. The May through August catalog, Stampin' Up! Is now going to go with 3 catalogs a year instead of one big one and 2 small ones. So instead of 140 something pages, I think the new catalog is roughly, I think, 85 pages. Um, it's behind me. I'll get it in just a second and check to be sure. But I wanted to first show you the 5 brand new in colors for 2026, and we will have those through 2028. So for 2 years, let me welcome you to Barely Blush. Now I have the ink pads to show you. This is the first set. This is the first ink colors for Stampin' Up! In the new magnetic cases. That's how quickly and easily they open up, and how quickly and easily they shut. How cool is that? Let me do that again. Oops, that's so easy. No, I'm kidding. It's just so wonderful for a lot of people. But I'll tell you, sorry, stutter. 2 people that I know that it helps tremendously are Oh, sorry, my hands went out of view. Come on, camera. Let's do the shimmy. Let's get it back. Okay. Why it does that, I don't know. I give it something to see and it goes where it feels like drifting. But I wanted to, going back to the two types of people that it impacts greatly for the new Stampin' Pads is elderly. And I mean elderly is from my age elderly, and I'm 58, to I have friends that are demonstrators that are over 80, and God bless those women. This just makes it so much easier to open. So you're not getting ink on your fingers as much when you open them either. Now, they are only going to start with these first 5 as the new ink colors. And then as time and catalog times, as time goes by, I think the whole goal is to, within a year or so, to have all of them in these new magnetic cases. So don't get rid of your old cases, your ink colors that are still current. Hold on to those. And I'm going to show you the paid colors or the paper cardstock. Thank you again for understanding. I have pulled out, I'm going to go ahead and stack these because this is pretty cool. You see that? It nearly picks them right on up. And you can see it. They all stay together. So I'm going to kind of put them off to the side and bring the cardstock out so that you could actually see the colors in a little deeper image. We've got Hydrangea Hue, and I'm going to be taking these out so you could see them. Is that not just absolutely good? This, I think, is my favorite. It's the one my eye keeps getting drawn back to time and time again for some reason, and I'm not a blue person. If anything you guys know about me, and I don't have my purple cup here today, but I'm a pink and purple girl. I'm not pink, I'm not purple, I'm pink and purple. So if you're on Team Pink or Team Purple, I'm with you all. So I am not a blue person, but this does have, dips of purple in it. And then we have Crisp Cantaloupe. Is it orange? Is it peach? Is it pink? I don't know. It's all of them, depending on what color you have beside it. This is Barely Blush. And the one thing, if you noticed, I'll show you on the stamp pads I've got all together. This is Barely Blush on the bottom. And you can see how when it's just a little bit of it, it is Barely Blush. But now it's more blush. But that is Barely Blush. And like I said, it depends on what color you put it against as to how blush it is. Let's set that aside. This is Golden Glow. So let's get this out of the package so we don't have the... And again, this looks like a mustardy yellow. It's going to be great in the fall. But why does it not get to have fun in the spring? Again, look at this. And when you look at it in the middle like that here, it still looks like that mustard yellow, but it's up against the hydrangea. Oh, sorry, my camera. Up against the hydrangea hue. I think it brings it lighter and or darker, but still against the crisp cantaloupe. It brings it a little bit lighter. And then again, against the Barely Blush, it brings it even lighter. So it's one of those androgynous colors that are going to be depending on what you put it with. So I'll still use it here in the spring and in the summer. And that leads me to Peaceful Pine. I'm trying to keep my camera from traveling on you. Peaceful Pine is also going to be one of those colors that is going to be depending on what you have it next to. And I'm just pulling out some ink pads now just to kind of put it in the middle. And also so you could see the size difference when you order. Okay, here is just, I put Old Olive, Peaceful Pine, and Soft Seafoam. And you could see how without the soft seafoam, it's still dark, but it changes the color to me. It makes it more definitive if you have the soft seafoam up there. But you can see how it's more blendability, use more of a blendable piece of green with the Old Olive, but a contrasting, obviously, against the soft seafoam. Just something I was playing with as I was looking at the colors. So let me put these back, because if I don't, I forget to put them away, and then I don't know where they are. So I'm going to set this aside. And now I want to show you some designer series paper. So let me get cardstocks, and I'm going to start with the cardstock, the designer series paper that comes with Bloom Boutique. It's a stamp set suite that you will be seeing in the new catalog. And I am literally unboxing this as we speak. Look at this. This is done with Crisp Cantaloupe. They did this whole series, this whole suite with the in colors. That is just absolutely stunning. I'm going to flip it over to show you the flip side. Oh, did you guys see that? Let me see if you, oh yes, you can. Look at that. This is Golden Glow, and they've got gold foil on it. Golden Glow. I love it. This suite is going to be absolutely just so much fun to play with. This is done with the Hydrangea Hue. Again, I don't know why, but my eye keeps getting drawn back to that. And something I noticed, whether you're scrapbooking with this suite or whether you are going to be making cards with it, look at the two together. This doesn't even, honestly, on camera, and I'm looking at your view at the same time as I'm showing you, it does not do it justice. The camera just doesn't do it justice. It is just such a beautiful combination. So I think I'll be doing something with that. Again, on the back side, and this is done with, it's got a little bit of the Peaceful Pine in it and the Crisp Cantaloupe and that gold foil. See that? Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. Oh, it just keeps getting better. This is that, obviously, with the Peaceful Pine, the Crisp Cantaloupe. And let's flip that one over, and the blue. Oh, and this one also, I'm trying to get it because it's very subtle. Yes, it's very subtle, but it does have the gold foiling. There, I think I caught it a little bit. There, you can see it. It's in the center of all the flowers. So that's why it's a little bit more subtle. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful combination of colors. And this time with the Hydrangea Hue, we've got just some little star points is what I call them. So people call them eyelets, plus and minuses. But just a gorgeous color. almost like a two-tone hydrangea hue. Flip side, we've got the crisp cantaloupe. There's your foil on top. And crisp cantaloupe and the peaceful pine, subtle peaceful pine, like a subtle. And I'll list all the colors at the end. My brain's just not. Oh yeah, there we go. And another peaceful pine. I love that. Because you could always do it that way. Or if you turn it around, it's little waves. It's not blue, but it's little green waves. Or sideways. You can do it any way you want. Oh my gosh. Love this. Love this. And this one has little dots. The little dots in between the flowers that have that same gold foil. That's gorgeous. This suite is going to be absolutely gorgeous. It's just a beautiful suite, guys. I can't say anything different. It's just simply gorgeous. The cream on the back. And you see all hopefully you could see what I can. I'm trying to get that gold foil to show for you. I'm going to add a light in here real quick. Let's see if I can. There we go. That helps. I know you guys might have seen it. Yeah, it's just subtle on these pages. But that's really pretty. So we'll take those. And that's it for that suite. That's the designer series paper. And again, that is, whoopsie, in Bloom Boutique. The Bloom Boutique suite. And let's see here. I decided I'm going to make a very quick little card. And I chose the crisp cantaloupe. I know I didn't, as much as I was going on with hydrangea hue, I didn't choose that one right off the top of the bat, but I might make 2 cards. You just never know. Because this is Simple Card Saturday. Didn't want to leave you without a card. So I cut that at 5.5 inches of an 8.5 inch piece of by 11 piece of cardstock. So I cut the 11-inch side at 5.5 inches. And now at 4 1/4, we are going to score. If you don't yet have one of the Stampin' Up! Cutting board, that also does your scoring. I love the fact that it's in one item. So you know what? I think we are going to do 2 of these. So I can't stay away from this color. I'm not a blue person. I think it's the purple in me screaming out that it's just it's like a periwinkle, somebody said. Okay. See, another thing with my neurological, I had to remember, it took me a minute to remember which one is the cutter and which one's the score. And so we'll and then we cut that one also on the 11-inch at 5.5, 11-inch side, and we'll score it 4 1/4. And I think I even chose, let me pull back through here. I think I like this one. Oh, no, I like this one because I want to show off the colors individually. So we're going to take, oh gosh, thank God there's 2 of every one of these because I want to take and make a scrapbook page with it too. Now for our first layer, when we do a card base, The base is, the size of the A2 card is 5 1/4. I'm sorry. Let me look. I can't think of the words. 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 is the size of your A2 card. So now my border, I need to come to 5 1/4. Get my scorer up there. 5 1/4 by 4. Now, don't forget, though, that this one didn't matter either way, but when you are, like if we were working with that Green Wave Peaceful Pine that we looked at, you would want to make sure that you put it the right direction, whether you want the card like this or whether you want it like that, as far as those waves were going. So you want to remember that when you are doing that. And now let's grab as a crisp cantaloupe color. And I think I know which one I want. And if you guys, let's see if you guys guessed. That one? Of course. I just thought that just really screamed the crisp cantaloupe. And put it out there as a main color. So 5 1/4. And again, this one doesn't have a pattern that I need to be concerned about. Simple Card Saturday. That's what we are making, is simple cards. 5 1/4 by, oopsie, almost got me. You got me. 4. Okay. And so now I have those two. I'm going to trim down. I have some sheets of white. Oops, that's not one of them. That was an extra piece I had. I have some whites that I've already got cut to 5 1/4 by 4. But I want to, but I'm not going, those are going to go on the inside. So I've got my insides. Set those over here. Oh, I'm glad I did that. Do you guys see that this was on the other side of that, the pattern I chose? This is what I was talking about, that just for purposes of demonstration, if you were doing the card like that, and see, that still doesn't look bad with these two, you would want to see whether you wanted it to be that way, like shingle, or whether you want it to be like this way, like shingles on the roof of a house, or do you want it to be the other way just because you like it that way? So you have to pay attention to your patterns when you're cutting designer series paper. And these whites will go on the inside. Now for the sentiment, and I'll figure out a sentiment to use here in a moment, I ordered, brand new, is the rounded rectangle punch. So I ordered that so I could show you. I think these are just, oops, let me turn it around so you can see what I'm doing. They're just great little sentiment. And I'm just trying to make sure I use my paper appropriately. Make sure I'm using all of it. There we go. Cut out a couple of those, and look how close I got it. I did cut through that, but I got the edge, so we'll set that aside. And to show you just how versatile Sentiments punches can be, we are going, and all I did was pick a brand new photopolymer stamp set. Told you today's all about new. And I think I'm going to use on this one scalloped blooms, and that is going to be part of the suite that we're the heirloom suite. We're going to use the thank you because it fits number one so nicely in this. And just as a reminder, I just brand new opened this up, I'm going to go ahead and get these and move my cutter out of the way. Cutter scorer. And I'm also going to move, I need to, I just dropped my sentiments because I got too much up here. I need to move that. Let me grab, hopefully my camera stays in place. And it did. Good. So I got these here. This is just a reminder when you get a new stamp set so that you can remember where everything goes. I just take a Sharpie and mark around the original. It doesn't have to be perfect, just something to give you the idea of where it goes. So I'm not going to do all of those right now, but I just draw around it. And this is on the back of the hard side because these come with a hard plastic that everything sticks to, and then you've got a thinner plastic that pulls off. And we are going to use thank you. So let me pull that off. And grab my block over here. And drop that on it. Okay, so now we've got our sentiments set. I'm going to get that stamped first before we start gluing things together. And I'm going to pull my hydrangea hue and my crisp cantaloupe. Set that one up here. Open that up. Let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. Makes it, oops, get my hand, there we go. Now, that one I'm not happy with because it's a little too high. But the beauty about this is I could simply turn it over. As it's a new stamp set, I didn't want to press too hard. Okay, there, that's better. So we'll set that one aside and clean my stamp over here. And let's take that and pick it up. Easy peasy. No more difficult. I can't wait till we get these all in. So let's go ahead and open that one. And get my thank you put in here. This is the crisp cantaloupe. Oop, there we go. And again, I did it a little too high. My vision's a little off today with my neurological fun too. So That's why I like showing you things that how I am able to overcome mistakes because I make a lot of them. There we go. Perfect. Clean this off over here and set that down. Boop. I know I'm so easily excitable. And today I'm going to do one more thing. I'm kind of going off the fly here because I just had another really great idea. Now, bear with me. I think I can find all of them. I got almost all of them. Oh, there's the other one. Nope, I need one more. I'm looking for my ribbons. Oh. Okay, I can't find my Hydrangea Hue ribbon. It's here somewhere, but we'll just, like I said, Simple Card Saturday. Keep it simple, silly. Remember KISS? Keep it simple, silly? Or as other people say other things, but I like silly. So we'll glue this on. And I think I'm going to use these to introduce people to the in colors when I send out cards, thanking people, which is why I did thank you. Now my plan was to take a piece of the ribbon and wrap it around too, but that's all right. We're just going to keep it simple, silly. Now what did I do with my, hold on, let me get these over here. Oh, they just fell down. I was like, I didn't see my dimensionals. And I always keep them in the same place so I know where everything's at. And let's see, how many do I want to use? I think we're going to go with 4. Oops, yeah. Oops, that's an outside. And this one, since I'm not going to use the ribbon, this is just a very simple thank you card. So that's going to be that. Simple, easy peasy, and it's gorgeous. Now we're crisp cantaloupe. And I've just making sure I didn't want to use the other side. See, that's the beautiful thing about card making is you could change your mind anytime you want. They're your cards. That's just such a pretty color too. Just kind of, I might have liked to use I went a little tone on tone with that versus the wider side. Let's get some more. But today was all about showing off the new in colors. And the new rounded rectangle. So there's 2 of our new in colors today in action. What do you guys think? They're just nice and simple, easy, and gorgeous. I think you're going to love what this stamp set's got to offer, this whole suite. And last but not least, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at Heirloom Boutique. Heirloom Boutique is an additional set you can get with your Heirloom suite, and it's for scrapbooking. I hope you guys, and I'm going to pull this out just so you can see what you get in the Heirloom Boutique scrapbook workshop. It'll tell you need here the workshop kit, which you have. You can get some journaling pens, the Stampin' Dimensional Stampin' Seal, paper trimmer, which is our paper cutter, which you saw. Optional, you can get Versamark ink, metallics embossing powder, which we haven't done a whole lot with embossing yet, as I've been trying to keep our channel and our show here kind of very simple. So, but you can gather 14, you want to gather 14 pictures in total, and that's on a base set. So I could show you ways to increase that. But on the scrapbook, workshop kit, it's going to give you everything, front and back, all the paper, which is below, all the instructions, everything. You will be able to have there's 3 different projects, many pages. I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 8 pages, with probably plenty of leftover to do more, depending on how simple you keep it. Now I do want to show you some of these pages, and this will be the last thing we look at for today. Some of them will be repetitive, like that one. Oh, but some of them, like this one, oh, and this one, just such delicate little flowers. And that's a repeat. Let's see. See, I'm just looking up some of oh, here we go. They give you like a whole scrapbook page that's already done. And you just simply add the photos and embellish it. See what's on the other. Oh, it's a blank page. And here's another one. Look at that quilt pattern. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? Oops. Well, that's a sneak peek, because I think we need to wait for the rest of those. Can't give away the farm right away. So I just wanted to kind of give you an idea what the scrapbook workshop will be that we'll do. And again, thank you so much, so much, so much. Let me switch back to my other camera. I can't thank you enough that you are here with me right now, because, with my neurological disorder, it just really is fantastic. Oh, hi, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't see that you... Heinrich, Marion, thank you so much. I love the blue DSP print. Yes, that is fantastic. So I just, I can't thank you guys enough for being here. And I look forward to seeing you in the future, and definitely, come on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 2:00 live, and subscribe on my YouTube channel, which is Crafty Girl Creations at Jaylyn Weinel, or with Jaylyn Weinel. I did forget to show you one little thing, which is important. I have a new email. My email is hello@jaylynweinel.com. I don't care whether it's with Crafty Girl Creations Whether you follow me on Amazon for the book that I wrote about my neurological condition, FND, you have any questions, you need to know where to find me, you want to know about a certain color, product, anything. You just want to shout me a hello, how you doing? You can reach me at hello@jaylenweinel.com. I have a little project that I'm working on, so if you'd like to get on my email list, please send me your email at hello@jaylenweinel.com and you will get it, and it's free. Okay. I have got something fantastic that will help you with all of your card making and scrap making efforts. And it's going to be a free thing. So I can't tell you more because it's in the works but it's going to be super duper fantastic. You will never get stuck again, ever. So I want you to send me your email at hello@jaylenweinel.com. You will not regret it because you'll be one of the first people to get it. So you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for being here and have a blessed weekend. Bye, friends.